On question 6, it says find the slope of a line that goes through these 2 points. So, and then I give you the definition. I thought I was being helpful. Slope is the change in the y values divided by the change in the x's. So let's go ahead and highlight here. So change in y's, this is a y and this is a y. And let's highlight our x's. This is my x value and this is my x value. So up in my numerator, I'm looking at how y changes, and I'm just going to go ahead and write 8 minus 2. That's perfectly fine. The first one minus the second one. 8 minus 2. And my denominator, how does x change? It's 5 minus 3. That's the difference in x. So that's how x changed. In my numerator, 8 minus the number 2 is 6. And in my denominator, 5 minus 2 is 3. I'm sorry, 5 minus 3 is 2. And when I divide, I get that my slope is 3. So my slope is 3, right? It's a up 3 over 1, or I can just write it's just 3. So the first part here, what's the slope? The slope is 3 units, up 3 units over 1 unit, 3 over 1. Next, it says find the slope use the slope that you found above. Okay, let me highlight this. Here's my slope, it's 3. And I'm going to place that right here in the equation. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm also going to use the 0.58 that you can see right here. So that 5/8 has an x value, and that's going to go right here. And the other thing that it has is it has a y value. Well, y is 8, and that's going to go here. So I'm going to go ahead and plug those in. Again, I'm going to plug in y is 8. I'm going to plug in that m is the number 3, and I'm going to plug in that x is the value 5. So this equation becomes 8 equals 3 times 5, which is 15 plus b. That's my equation. To solve for b, I'm going to take away 15 from both sides. So on each side of that dotted line, I'm going to subtract 15. 8 minus 15 is the number, what is 8? 8 minus 15 is negative 7. So I get a negative 7 over here. And then 15 minus 15 is 0, so I'm left with just the plain old b. So I now know my y-intercept, and I now know my slope. So part C, oh, I should write this down. It says what's the y-intercept? Y-intercept is this point, let's see, x is 0, y is negative 7. And actually, I would be fine if you just told me it was negative 7. So my y-intercept is at negative 7. And then finally, the last part here is it says use the slope and y-intercept that you found above, or found to write the equation of the line that goes through these 2 points. It's the same 2 points that I started with. So I'm just going to go ahead and write the equation of this line, right? I know my slope is 3 and my y-intercept is 5, so the equation is y equals 3x and then minus 7.